Welcome to another Incubate show. My name is Basil Zaider, regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Today we're going to talk about the New Brunswick PNP entrepreneurship program. The New Brunswick PNP program is based on permanent residency. So this is not a work permit process, it's a PR process, meaning you become a permanent resident since the first day you land in Canada. Now, because you do that, obviously, just like any other PNP program that's based on PR, you're going to be requested to put in a deposit with the province to ensure that you're going to implement whatever plan that you submit to New Brunswick. So, the investment amount is 125,000 Canadian dollars. And in addition to that, you're supposed to put in $75,000 dollars as a deposit with the province while you implement your business. Net worth is supposed to be $300,000. So 125,000 is what you invest, 75,000 is the deposit you put in addition to your investment, and your net worth is supposed to be 300,000. When it comes to the verification of your net worth, there is no third-party verification process like other provinces. Your documentation for the source of funds to ensure that it came from a lawful source is sufficient to satisfy the requirements of the verification for New Brunswick. The age requirements, and actually there's a restriction for the applicants or the principal applicants coming into this program, is 22 to 55 years old. So this is the range you have to be between. There's also an English requirement, which is CLB level 4 or 5, which is IELTS level 4 or 5, which is a basic to intermediate language command of English or French. Now, this is a requirement in New Brunswick. Other provinces, they do not have English or French requirements. When it comes to education, you're supposed to, again, which is unique about Prince Edward, for New Brunswick, is you're supposed to have a high school degree to a diploma. So other provinces, they do not require an education level. In New Brunswick, you're supposed to demonstrate that as well. Management experience is the standard 3 years management and a business ownership experience within the past 5 years. So you take 5 years from the day you apply, you're supposed to you demonstrate 3 years of business ownership and management experience in that duration. And then in terms of the duration of the implementation of the business and maintaining it, it's 2 years for you to get your deposit back. So it's 2 years of actively managing your business after you come to New Brunswick. This is a points-based selection system. So the minimum requirement for the number of points you have to achieve is 50. So 50 points allows you to become qualified for this program, assuming all the other factors are met, of course. The process is, like I said, it's a permanent residency process, so this is not a work permit. You apply for your permanent residency, you get your letter of acceptance, and you can go ahead and come to Canada as a permanent resident while you maintain a deposit with the province. New Brunswick has a requirement for a mandatory exploration visit, which means you actually have to come to the province. You have to explore the city or town or location where your business is going to be located, and you're supposed to also have an interview with the province to ensure that you are going to really implement the business, you know why it's going to be successful, and prove to the province why your business is going to fit the PNP requirements in that province. So the summary of this program, again, just to recap it, you're investing 125,000 Canadian. You're putting a deposit in addition to the investment of 75,000. Your net worth is supposed to be 300,000. Your age has to be between 22 and 55. Your English level is supposed to be basic to intermediate, so you're looking at IELTS 4 to 5. Your education level needs to be a high school degree or a one-year diploma. So it's a secondary or a post-secondary education which is required. In terms of business ownership and management experience, you're supposed to have 3 years in the past 5 years. And in terms of the selection points, the minimum amount you're supposed to meet is 50 points in the selection process. And finally, you have to come in to the province, do your exploration visit, and do an interview with the provincial government for you to get accepted onto this program. I hope this gave you a better idea about the New Brunswick PNP Entrepreneurship Program. Now you have a basic understanding of what you should possess in terms of qualifications. We're more than happy to walk you through the process and actually conduct an assessment for you to see what is the potential amount of points you can score on this program, and also see what other factors that would apply to you as you go into this program. Thank you so much for watching.